Need some coins for the God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the safest and cheapest coins anywhere. Make sure you check out the solo grinding service as well. Use code Zirksee at checkout for a 10% discount on your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be doing the best players that you guys should power up. Now, I have to say, I tried to keep this list between 1 to 2 players per position, and I think the only position I actually have 3 players at is going to be wide receiver. So if I don't have your favorite player on this list, sorry. But basically, I'm going to be going over this list, and it's going to be about the most dominant players per position that actually have a power-up, cards that I think play amazing, and cards that will get a ton of other cards later in the year based off of how they're playing the NFL today. And there's even some legends in this list as well, so this list is not going to be necessarily the cheapest players to power up, but this is probably going to be the best players to keep an investment in because they're going to have cards later in the year, and you'll definitely want to pick up their cards later in the year as well. I know I made this video quite a while ago, like I think within like the first week of the game being out, so I figured I would update it now since there's a ton of new cards out and a couple new players on this list that were not even anywhere near being on that list before. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you do, smack the like button and let me know down below what your best player is to power up. Once again, I might not have your favorite player on here, so keep that in mind. I should also mention that I did actually skip over offensive line, so with that being said, also for the quarterbacks, I wanted to start off with Mike Vick. Now, the reason I'm saying Mike Vick is not only because his legend card right now is dominant and will remain dominant in the game for quite a while. And I gotta say, I do like McNabb slightly more than Vick, mostly because I like right-handed QBs. But Vick is still just as good as McNabb, if not just slightly, just not as good, just by a little bit. So personally, I think this Mike Vick card is amazing. 88 speed, 90 throw power, plus you can chem him up, make him hit all the passing thresholds, and you can literally use this card all year long. But the number one reason I say so is because after the Super Bowl, we have Ultimate Legends, and Mike Vick has always been the first Ultimate Legend, I believe like the past 3 years, 2 or 3 years, he has been the first Ultimate Legend card. So we should get a 97, 98, or 99 overall, literally the first week after the Super Bowl. So if you have this Mike Vick powered up on your team and just hold on to him until Ultimate Legends, he's going to be freaking good. Another guy I would say you need to power up is going to be Patrick Mahomes. Now, if you don't like Vick, Mahomes might fit your style a little bit more. He's a gunslinger, 93 throw power, 88 short, 83 medium, 83 deep. You can see the throwing stats and the speed compared to McNabb, but the way that he's going, he's probably going to win maybe Offensive Player of the Year. So Patrick Mahomes, if he somehow manages to get Offensive Player of the Year, he will get an honors card later in the year, which will be like 97, I believe, overall. And even if he doesn't, Mahomes is playing so good, he will continue to get more cards throughout the year. There's no doubt about it. He'll probably have at least 2 or 3 more cards, up to like a 93 and 96, and he'll probably end the year with a 99 overall somehow. I don't know how, but someone will do it, or even a golden ticket. Patrick Mahomes, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking about it. Now, I decided to not be biased with this one, and for the running back, I'm going with Todd Gurley. I wanted to choose Zeke so bad, but I gotta say Gurley because he has been absolutely balling out in the NFL. He himself can win Offensive Player of the Year as well, and you compare him to Zeke, he does beat him in catching, elusiveness, and trucking. Besides that, the other stats are pretty similar to Ezekiel Elliott. So Todd Gurley is a very, very good card. He's going to have a little bit more trucking than Zeke, even though I feel like Zeke is kind of more of a trucking back than 75 truck, should be like 80. But he just keeps disrespecting my man Zeke with his trucking. But Todd Gurley, playing amazing. He's going to continue to get amazing cards. And Todd Gurley always gets EA love. He definitely will get a couple more upgrades and will be one of the best backs in the year to end. I think this one kind of goes without saying. You have to have Randy Moss on your team. There's no doubt about it. Randy Moss, right now, literally came out of launch week, is still one of the best receivers in the game. 90 speed, 91 jumping, and of course you have him powered up, which I do. He's still amazing. 6'4". Probably my best receiver, which is crazy because I have 94 Jerry Rice, but Moss is still outplaying him. He's insane. He's going to have some more upgrades coming pretty soon. Maybe he'll get like a most feared card within a couple of days. Could possibly see a new Randy Moss then. And of course, Ultimate Legend Moss. You got to have Randy Moss. And I actually decided to cut out my third receiver and just keep it to 2. just for the sake of the video, I'm going to have Tyreek here as the other must-cop receiver. As you guys can see, I do have Randy Moss and Tyreek Hill. Not only does Tyreek Hill bring some of the best speed in the game, and I believe he is still the fastest wide receiver in the game right now, he not only has that and the speed, but he's actually not too bad a receiver. He's made some very good catches in traffic for me. His deep route running is very good. Then he brings you the kick return, he brings you the punt return, and he brings the deep threat that just scares the crap out of someone that, oh, they have Tyreek Hill, you got to watch him deep. Now, there was not very many options for me to go with tight end, but I feel like Gronk is going to get the most upgrades, and he, of course, loves him. Personally, right now, I feel like Greg Olsen is the better tight end in the game, as you can see the stats compared to Gronk. But later in the year, I'm sure Gronk will get better cards than Greg Olsen because Gronk is an absolute just tank, and he makes insane catches, as Greg Olsen does right now, but I'm sure that Gronk will probably end the year with a higher card than Greg Olsen. For the middle linebacker, I think you guys need, it's going to be Bobby Wagner. One of the best user cards in the game. One of the best cards you just leave alone. 86 speed, 87 acceleration. Right now at a 92 overall card. He'll probably end the year with like a 98, 99 overall card with like 93, 94 speed. I do have to put an honorable mention in here. Just because he's injured, I still feel like he'll get some cards. I'm going to go with Deion Jones, or you could possibly say even Luke Kuechly. Now, in my opinion, without a doubt, you need to have Jadeveon Clowney on your team. This man is a tank. I actually run him at right end right now, but he is just so ridiculous. 93 power move, 90 block shed, 84 speed, 88 acceleration. You need to power up Clowney. He's playing kind of as a dark horse defensive player of the year. He could possibly end up winning that, or in general, he'll get some more cards because EA knows Clowney will sell packs, and Clowney will definitely affect the auction house. Now, for me, the cornerback you need to have is going to be Deion Sanders. Obviously, he's going to have a 99 overall at some point later this year. You could also say Patrick Peterson or Jalen Ramsey. For me, it's between probably Pat Pete and Deion Sanders for the cornerback you need to have. You can see their stats right there. Absolute just speedster. 94 speed, so he's actually the only the cornerback that can really shut down Tyreek Hill. And the coverage stats of a 93 man and 93 zone are nothing to sleep on. And then, of course, you have Patrick Peterson with 95 man, 91 zone, and 91 speed, as well as 90 acceleration. Now, for me, Sean Taylor has played so good for me, I actually still have this man on the team right now. And the rest of my team is probably like 93 overall above. Sean Taylor is the only person I still have on the team. He's played so good with 91 hit power, 87 zone, 88 speed. He actually has 91 zone for me because I have John Madden and also locked down, completely tiered out. But you could also say Paul Cross, but there's not really a lot of free safeties to choose from. And besides that, Sean Taylor's just played so good. Again, there's not a lot of strong safeties to choose from, but I feel like Eric Berry is probably going to be one of those guys that gets cards all year long. He's injured, and he literally got a My Hero card. Plus, sometimes he does get a golden ticket at the end of the year, and right now for me, because I have Lockdown and John Madden, he has 99 zone coverage. He already has 89 hit power, 90 speed, 90 excel, and I'm sure Berry will get a lot of cards. You could also say maybe Landon Collins if you want to go a little bit more towards the big hitter, but he doesn't really have a great card in the game right now. And of course, for right end, one of the best players in the NFL is going to be Aaron Donald. Now, I only have Bradley Chubb to compare him to, but he has 83 block shed, 89 power move, 85 tackling, 75 speed, and I'm sure he'll get a card pretty soon. The man has been beasting every week. He just had 4 sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery in his last game alone. That's crazy. Aaron Donald, of course, is going to get a ton of new cards and possible Defensive Player of the Year. And the newest member of the Bears, Khalil Mack. 283,000 coins, but he's probably going to get a most feared card very, very soon. I could possibly see him even as soon as this Friday. We are going to be getting the next section of the most feared promo this Friday, and I do have a left-end Khalil Mack my item miner just waiting to power him up. He doesn't have situational pass rusher. I don't know why it always glitches out. As you can see, literally it says I have situational pass rusher on golds. But Khalil Mack, I'm definitely going to power this card up, and he is going to be my left end for the rest of the year once he gets that most feared card. Now, I just realized I skipped over defensive tackle, but I would say Damon Harrison for defensive tackle, who did actually just get traded today to the Lions for a 5th round pick, which is pretty crazy. But left outside linebacker, I'm going to go with Von Miller. Now, this card alone in his base elite is already pretty good. But there's also a glitch in the game right now where you don't even need to have his MUT Hero card. If you have the 90 to 91 overall power pass, which you get from me in MUT level 60, you can actually use that on Von Miller, which his Mud Hero is a 92 overall, but for some reason it's glitched and you actually don't even need to pick this card up to use it, so that's pretty funny. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. Once again, if I didn't have your favorite player on this list, I do apologize, but let me know down below any other players you think should be on this list. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.